I'm not surprised that the mechanists aren't the saints they claim to be. No one in this city is. But at least they've done me the favor of recording the incriminating meeting they had with Sheriff Truart. That recording should let me exert a little pressure on Truart to find out who hired him to kill me. But I'll have to acquire it first. The mechanists put the recording in a safety deposit box earlier today, but since I have a copy of the key, I should be able to open it. It didn't take much to learn that the mechanists do all their banking with First City Bank and Trust, one of the wealthiest establishments in town, catering to the financial needs of the city's upper crust. The bank vault is a huge tower, and I'm sure the safety deposit boxes are inside. Once inside the bank, I'll visit the Hall of Records and do a little snooping to find out which box belongs to the mechanists. Then I'll need to find a way to get inside the vault itself, grab the recording, and get out. No doubt the bank is well protected by mechanist security machines, in addition to the usual guard contingent. Risky, but you know, I've always wanted a good enough excuse to break into First City Bank and Trust. But I always thought I'd be taking the risk just for the money.
And in the end, he really won't be getting that much money out of the deal. This is First City Bank and Trust. And let me just say, screw sneaking. Seriously, screw sneaking. For the past 2 or 3 missions anyway, I started out trying to sneak, and then that is not knock anyone out and just get past by sneaking alone. And I've gotten so exhausted by doing that I always go back and replay the missions again. And okay, I'm tired of it. I'm going to be using my equipment now and knocking people out, and that's just the end of it. Except, of course, for areas where I must ghost. Well, not fully ghost anyway, but there are some upcoming missions eventually where I'll have to semi-ghost. But as for now, we need to get into the bank. And apparently they won't have a guard at every entrance, which is funny, because you think that a bank would pay whatever money it takes to do that, but whatever. And we could just try our key on every safety deposit box, but apparently that's inefficient, so we have to find the information in the Hall of Records. So we have to go inside and get the recording, and then leave, and don't kill anyone, except for you can kill the security machines if you want to. Alright, good. Also, I'm done with trying to save my money like this. I'm just gonna buy whatever I need. May as well use this stuff. I was trying to make a point there, but point made, I hope. So, let's just do this the way it's kind of allowing us to do it. No need to be overly difficult on ourselves. I'll take this just in case. That should be sufficient, I suppose. Definitely want those moss arrows and flash bombs. As I said before, I already tried playing this mission once, and I'd say I got maybe a third of the way through, and then I ran out of things to say because I was so frustrated trying to sneak my way past everyone. So let's hope that it's a little more interesting this way. I'm guessing it'll be more interesting because it can't be much less interesting than having to replay everything 100 times, trying to figure out the perfect way to do it. And it really kind of kills my enthusiasm when I have to play a mission again multiple times. I prefer to go into things blind and just have them work out pretty well. Of course, there's no guarantee that things will work out well, and I'm not expecting there to be a guarantee of that. But it'd be nice if it's at least possible without completely pissing me off. The last time I went around the other direction, actually, so I'm just curious to see what's over here, because I didn't check last time. Lots of things about, though. I really love the design of this mission. Really, really do. It's so huge, so non-linear, and there's just all kinds of things to do, all kinds of things to see. It's overall, I think, superbly designed. I mean, there are things about it that are now and then really difficult, because there is a lot of marble, as Fenn would call it, marble abuse, or tile abuse, or whatever. But regardless, I'm gonna see what I got around back here. Hello? Sounds like there's someone right inside here. Funny that these windows, even though they're using the yellowish color, they aren't actually lit, even though the yellow is supposed to imply that there's light inside. Hello. Okay, that's one possible entrance. I'll just leave this open for now, because I want to see what's up down here. If I can get down without hurting myself too severely. Okay, front door. I want to see what's in this shed, though. Hey, hey, hey! Huh. I didn't even know that this was a place. Wow. It's been a long time since I played this mission, and even the last time I did play it, I don't think I've ever come down this way. It's interesting. Does this go into the basement, or where does this go? Oh no, just to another part of... Oh, that's kind of interesting. I guess it's just a way to get past the front door there. Cool. I like that. Well, I think I've kind of... I was going to say I kind of forced myself to come in this way by choosing this path, but maybe I can still go around yet. Maybe there's something up here. I don't know. I'm going to look around and see. I like that dome there with the statue on top. That's cool. And I love the way that it feels like I'm breaking the rules running on top of the roof here, but it's clearly intended in this case. So, what was that? Oh, you can hear the stuff inside. Yeah. Surprisingly, they set things up in such a way beyond the fence here that it's not too much of a problem that you can actually see beyond where you're supposed to be able to go. You're not supposed to be able to do this. Normally you wouldn't be able to. Those buildings be floating. They all float here. Is this a way in? No? It's kind of bizarre. That almost looks like I'm not supposed to be able to see that. But clearly I can, so... Chew on that, developers. Yeah, apparently these chimneys end in nothing. Something must be normally blocking me off from coming up to this portion. Unless I'm not supposed to be able to get on the roof at all, but it kind of looks like I should be able to. I mean, everything's set up at just about the perfect height. Although I can hear all kinds of footsteps from inside the building, which is kind of bizarre. Because, you know, you shouldn't be able to normally do that, you'd think. Here you got these pseudo windows that in fact are just a simple brush. And they're not even transparent or anything. So maybe you're not supposed to be able to get up on the roof like this. But sure was fun doing so. Haha. Okay, so let me come around and aside from the shed, I'm just trying to decide which way I want to go in because there's so many options. God. So many guys patrolling about. What if I can find a way down that won't get me killed? Is this the way I came up? Maybe not, but... Yeah, it is the way I went up. See if I can knock these guys out. Oh, I thought you saw me there. Shh, shh, shh. Shush now, shush. Okay. Got him. Excellent. So much... Personally, I find the game a lot more fun when I can knock people out. You can hear a combat bot. Oh, okay, these guys just turned around. I thought they were coming towards me. I thought they were coming right at me. Theoretically, of course, Garrett could just shatter a window and walk in, but it's not an option. Wow. Yeah, so much room around this bank. It's a huge level. I don't know if this is necessarily the biggest level, but I'd wager that... Come on. With the possible exception of the very last level of the game, this is probably the largest non-linear level in all of Thief 2. I mean, the city missions are... Maybe the city missions would trump it, but it just doesn't feel... The city missions don't feel quite as big because... I mean, they are probably technically bigger size-wise, but since there's so many rooms and stuff inside of here, I mean, just look at the map. Well, look at the map. Look at all that. Wow! I just briefly went in there. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, in spite of all that, it just feels like there's more around when you're talking about rooms inside of a building than there are if it's just big streets outside. Interior areas just feel larger, I guess. I suppose it's because they're so interconnected and stuff. But yeah, my last playthrough of this didn't go so dandy. I wonder if I can go all the way around the building. I don't think I'd be able to. I should probably just pick a way and go on in, but I want to see if there's something really nice around here. Maybe some loot. Maybe some equipment. Something surprising. Whoa! Oh my Jesus, he frickin' startled me. You saw me.
The wind, I guess.
Saw me jerk there, right? Wow. And I don't have any means of getting in. Prick. God damn it, Benny, you don't have a key on you? How are you gonna get in when your patrol's done? Oh, there's a little bit of a texture accident there. I'm pretty sure that wasn't intentional. And I guess this is as far as we can go on this side. Though we can, on the other side, get around and go in through a basement. Probably could over here if we had a crate or something. Well, it was kind of neat seeing what was all around here. So I'll be back once I'm on the other side because I don't want to have to waste time blabbing off. That's kind of cool. Until we're all on the other side. So, see you there. Okay, here we've come around, and this to me looks kind of like the front door. I mean, look how fancy that facade is. And there's this huge gate here, but apparently this isn't the front door. I mean, there's not even a single guard here. And we could come in this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the front door. Why wouldn't they guard the front door? Oh, I suppose it's because... yeah, I guess it makes sense, because you'll see why in just a second here. Why'd I open all the doors? Because... I don't know, just in case, I guess. Just so I know which ways lead outside. Alright. Yeah. They don't really need more security on the front door, I don't think. So we'll have to go around and disable that later or something. Oh, can they see me from way back here? Nope. Okay, thankfully not. They did arrange it or design it so that we have just enough space that they have no chance of really seeing us from back there. Now, I'm going to end up climbing this and going in. I'm not sure if that's possible in 1.19 or without 1.19, but it is with 1.19, so I'm going to be doing that. But first, I want to go down the basement and deal with a little nitpicky thing. I'm not going to stay down in the basement, though. I'm not going to enter the building proper from the basement. I'm going to enter it from that room that I just mentioned. Balcony thing. Is that a balcony? It's not really hanging, so I don't know if it's a balcony technically, but whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be entering through there once I've finished with this little bit here. Yeah, so we got this area down here with maintenance tunnels. And it takes a little bit of effort to come down this way, so I might as well just knock this out right now. Not have to worry about it later. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, pretty sure I am. There should be a guard through here somewhere. Keeping my ears peeled. Yeah, there he is.
Some people in this city are too rich for their own good. Lucky they have me to give them a hand.
Oh, you, Garrett. You'd make such a good politician. Anyway. As you can hear, there are lots of bots down here. Thankfully, they are completely blind for the moment. I use creep, crouch, crawl to get over this annoying plate and plenty more. Now, I don't know. I'm guessing that the developers expected the player to be doing a lot of sneaking, because from what I've seen in my previous attempt to play through this, you don't get a lot of additional moss arrows, really. And this creep, crouch, crawl is, I think, an exploit, technically. I mean, because if I hold my forward button, I'll make a clacking sound eventually. So the only way to actually sneak over quiet surfaces reliably is to crouch and then use the creep button and then kind of carefully hold the forward button on and off to make sure I don't actually make a footstep. Because if I make a footstep when my camera drops, then I make a sound. So no one hears it unless I audibly make a clink or a clank or something like that. I don't know exactly what that does, but I switch it just because that kind of rhymes. Okay, you kind of heard me, but not too much, so no problem. More creeping, more crouching, more crawling. Ugh. It's not my favorite. I don't like to sneak this way because it's slow and boring. But there's not really much choice here unless you want to waste all your moss arrows, which I do not. Thank you very much. Could kind of go around that way a bit. I think you wouldn't hear me over here. Okay, and here we are at the end of this. Now I only have to worry about some combat bots or something. Yeah, you hear them. Alright, you gotta watch out for this. There's some tiles here, which will mess up your day. Unless you're careful. You gotta be fast here. Damn, I should have just rushed over when that guy was facing the other direction. Oh well. Oh well. At first I thought that this was gonna turn off the... This would allow me to disable the cameras, like all the cameras, but it doesn't. It doesn't even allow you to disable one camera, so... No, that's not what this is for. It's funny how this open... Well, not funny, but it's open so slow. Obviously, it wants you to go that way first to prove that you are worthy of coming in here. That's actually really easy to sneak past. So, this is just one of the 2 locks for the vault. Now, we don't know about this yet, but it'll eventually come into play. I don't think it's mentioned here. The number... unless there's never any objective that really says specifically how to open the vault, I don't really know. This is kind of weird. I like this big machine, though. But yeah, see? There's the vault. It's really not that hard to get to the vault itself, but... It's a little bit of a challenge I've found to get to the record area, and maybe a bit on the top.
Contraption.
Yeah.
Let's see what these controls do.
It's pretty simple. I don't even really know how it goes. I'm just guessing. There. Whoop-de-doo. Simple enough. It is kind of cool, though, how there's 2 big locks there, and unless those are both open, you can't open the vault. You know, it's kind of neat. It's a cool idea. Alright, we're all good. So I'll meet you back once we're once more in the basement. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll see you. No, I'll see you when I see you. I'm not sure if I'm going to be at the basement or at the balcony. I'll check to see if there's anything else I forgot in the basement there. If not, I'll be on the balcony. So, see ya. Alright, so as it turns out, I'm going to be coming in here. There was nothing really interesting in that room. It's really, really hard to do room rushes correctly so that you don't hear them through doors like this. So, you know, it may sound like they did a crap job, but go easy on them. It's really difficult, trust me. Alright, I really like this little room here. I mean, it's kind of a weird aside. Clearly, it's just because they wanted that balcony there and they didn't match up very well, so they had to do this kind of clumsy connection, but I actually like the fact that it's kind of clumsy here. It just makes it feel more, I don't know, just more interesting to me. The fact that it just doesn't fit in absolutely perfectly, you know? Kind of like you'd expect, oh. Whoops. But kind of like how you might expect, addition to go.
No.
Come on. There we go. Good enough. And you, my friend, can wait under here. No one will see him, I hope. No, there we go. There we are. We got lots of arrows that we have no use for. Because arrows are completely pointless against mechs. And we can't kill any AI, so... Well, no humans anyway. Which way to go? Alright, now here's where here's where it gets difficult. This is a huge building, obviously. Lots of ways to go in a lot of places. And you need keys. And there are at least 2 kinds of keys, I think. If I recall. You know, I may as well go on the 3rd floor. Because I know that that's where I'll need to go to disable some cameras. And, there's probably a way to open up the top of the vault from there. So let's head to the 3rd floor by the quickest way possible. Let's see, there's some stairs there, clearly. I don't know if they go all the way to the 3rd floor or not. I wonder if we can get to the Hall of Records from there. Let's shoot for going that direction then. So, we want to go this way to the meeting hall. And maybe find a way up from there. Let's find out. I think I'm going the right way. I should use my compass. Like Fen. Fen uses his compass. He's good at this game. He knows what he's doing. Unlike me, I just fake like I know what I'm doing, and then I jabber on about stuff that doesn't matter. And then it makes me seem like an intelligent...
Wonder, looking at all this.
Wonder what?
Well, where all the money for the fancy marble and the carvings and the art comes from.
From all the people who give the bank their money.
No. If the bank spends it on fancy stuff, what if they want it back?
Well, maybe some of them die first and never ask for it back.
Well, could be. I keep my gold home, locked up, myself. Safer that way.
Well, it's unlikely that thieves would be infiltrating Benny's house, so yeah, it's probably true. Probably is safer. Those two AI are exactly the same. This is another case where it's too bad that they don't have enough variety in AIs to actually have uniforms. Because you think that of anywhere, this bank, with all how huge it is, they should have uniforms. Every AI should have the same clothes. I mean, I know that would mean they need extra... they need extra textures and stuff, but really, it doesn't take that much time to remix the textures. You just take a bunch of the faces from other textures and make one basic body texture, and then just merge them together. It's not that hard. Come on. There we go. I wonder if there's any way for me to crawl in there. It almost looks like there's something back there. Oh, there's probably not, but I'm curious. Nah, screw it. Must not be. I wonder why it gives you the crate here. Oh. Hello. What are you doing? Standing there, trying to thwart my plans? I see. I got a blackjack with your name on it, buddy. You just stay right there. Why am I not in the darkness here? Okay. Where's the dark? Here we go. Whoa. And now he's coming for me. God damn it, Benny.